They've gone from the TARDIS to the interview chair. Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 funniest Doctor Who cast interviews. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Having some of the best actors in the UK, it's no surprise that the cast of Doctor Who are funny people. Today we'll be counting down the most hilarious moments from their interviews. Number 10, Best Kisser. Friday Night with Jonathan Ross. The Doctor and Rose's relationship is one of the greatest romances in Doctor Who, but Billie Piper also played an escort in the TV series Secret Diary of a Call Girl, where she kissed future Who actor Matt Smith, and her casual description of him as a client is charming.
Matt was a client.
Oh, there you go. She's worked her way through all of them.
In this interview, she's asked to rate the better kisser out of David and Matt.
I've got to say David, because we've had really long, lingering passions.
What makes this so entertaining is how much Billie believes in her and David's Doctor's relationship.
And Matt and I just shared a bed.
Yeah, well.
Nothing.
It was just sex, wasn't it?
It was just sex and then nothing.
The comment about Matt not being a good tipper after her service alone makes this interview worthy of this list. Number 9, On-Set Antics. This morning, Bradley Walsh is a national treasure and a well-known prankster.
What can you say? I think it's better safer that way around.
I can say that Bradley Walsh is a nightmare.
It didn't come as a shock then when new Doctor Jodie Whittaker mentioned how Bradley liked to mess around on set during filming. Jodie explains this as method acting like a 14-year-old boy, and you can tell that there is a lot of banter between the cast.
It doesn't help if Bradley Walsh has got a cream egg stuck in his...
No, you know, the support of the method actor Bradley Walsh, method acting being a 14-year-old boy.
Bringing on someone like Bradley Walsh is great, because you get some comedic spice, but it must be hard to film serious scenes when he's constantly being daft on camera.
If he's not on camera, he can be behaving appallingly. There's a lot of childish noises, bathroom fart noises going on. I don't know if I can say that necessarily.
Number 8, Eccleston behind the wheel. Top Gear.
Here is Christopher in a borrowed Liana, and...
I've not seen this.
There he goes.
Despite only playing the Doctor for one series, Christopher Eccleston left a great impression in the minds of fans. This is partially because his version of the Doctor could switch between serious and light-hearted so believably. You can definitely see shades of this in the real Eccleston too, during his interview on Top Gear.
The guy said to me, "What car do you drive?" And I said, "I don't drive." But when I told this guy that I didn't drive, he actually physically backed away from me.
Jeremy Clarkson is known for his sarcastic attitude, so it's refreshing to see someone who can match him on this front. The two have a great chemistry, and it's hilarious to hear Eccleston call Clarkson a fake northerner.
Well, you're not truly a northerner because you're from Yorkshire. You're virtually part sheep, Jeremy.
Number 7, Scottish phrases. Conan.
But you've never seen Nessie, I guess they call her.
No, I have, yeah.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
You've seen Nessie?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Just walking around, going to the pub?
Yeah, well, I always pass by. I'm like, hey.
Although she is known for her role in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Karen Gillan has been a fan favourite since her early days on Doctor Who. Part of what makes fans love her so much is her great sense of humour. In this segment on Conan, Gillan teaches the talk show host Scottish phrases and slang.
You're a wee scunner.
What?
You're a wee scunner.
You're a wee scunner. What does that mean?
It means you're a little nuisance. Not you.
Not only is it delightful to see how game Gillan is, but it's even more funny to see Conan try and pull off a Scottish accent.
Pal!
Oh, buddy.
Oh, well, down my lip, pal!
Oh, perfect.
Karen cracks up multiple times in the interview, and we can't help but crack up too. Number 6, Fan Tattoos. The Late Late Show with James Corden. Doctor Who is a series close to many people's hearts, and some people chose to show their love on their skin. In an interview with James Corden, Matt Smith was presented with different tattoos of him that fans have.
Here's one here.
That's a good one.
It does. Look at my awful forehead, though. I mean, for God's sake.
The tattoos themselves are pretty neat, and Smith himself is impressed by them. But when Vanessa Hudgens chips in, things get funny.
If it's like on the leg here, that would be very
Well, if he's
interesting.
staring, you mean if
No,
he's
it's
staring?
on the leg, just like...
If it's on the inner thigh.
What's so great about this clip is not only how composed Smith is about these tattoos of him on people's bodies, but the fact he encounters stuff like this all the bloody time.
And I said, but what does your husband think? And her husband was there. And because can you imagine? I mean, anyway, I don't want to get too graphic, but...
Number 5, The Doctor's Daughter, The Graham Norton Show. David Tennant is surprisingly married to Georgia Moffat, the real-life daughter of the 5th Doctor. On The Graham Norton Show, Graham ponders if fans and David himself finds this a little bit weird, and David's response is perfect. Considering that she also played his daughter in the series, this makes it even weirder.
But she is the daughter of a Doctor Who.
Yes.
Which must drive Doctor Who people into a frenzy.
I mean, it is statistically quite unlikely.
What makes this interview even more entertaining is the fact that Tennant is wearing the same suit in the photo as he is in the interview.
Oh, that's so embarrassing. I'm wearing the same suit. Come on.
And tie!
Slightly embarrassed, his reaction is humbling and funny.
That doesn't make me look very windswept and celebrity-tastic, does it? I mean, it's a very nice one. You wouldn't want me to just wear it once, right?
Number 4, Whovians and Matt Smith. Late Night with Seth Meyers.
Anyway, I mean, you know, I leapt over the desk and told him I'd shove his trumpet up his arse.
With such a long-lasting legacy, Doctor Who garners extreme reactions from its fans. When Seth Meyers asks Matt Smith about people's initial reaction to him as the Doctor, it's hilarious to hear him nonchalantly tell the truth.
At first, they hated me because, you know, kind of David was so popular and they were like, don't break Doctor Who, and everyone hated me, and I thought, oh, God, I'm just going to die.
As we all know, fans came to love him as the Doctor too. Smith has always been a good sport about fans' love and hate, and it's great to see that a few years after the role, this still hasn't changed. Hearing about his granddad and his views on Smith's acting career is always a bonus.
Granddad wasn't very happy, yeah. He's like, bloody hell, you're not playing that bloody Burke, are you?
Number 3, hometown nickname, The Graham Norton Show. Some town names are just too long to say all the time. This is the case for Jodie Whittaker's hometown of Skelmanthorpe. Whittaker revealing the town's commonly known name is in itself great, but what makes this clip all the better is Jodie's pride in it.
And so then you were, if you were from the village and the workers lived in the village, you were a shatter. And then now, however many years later, you're from Shat.
Her listing of Shat Taxi, Shat Pizza, and most importantly, what she refers to herself as, is so funny that you can see the other guests laughing around her.
So, the name for me would be affectionately referred to as, oh, are you a Shat lass?
Whittaker is proud of being a Shat lass, and we're happy for her.
Welcome to the family.
The Shat family.
Yeah.
Number 2, biggest fan, The Graham Norton Show. There's nothing worse than being reminded of embarrassing things you did when you were young. Actually, being reminded of those things on national television may be slightly more embarrassing.
This man, I mean, you're beyond a fan.
Oh, God.
Peter Capaldi got to listen to responses he received for writing to the Doctor Who fan club when he was younger, and his reaction is damn relatable. Seeing the 12th Doctor cringe at his past self, while Graham Norton reads the harshly written response, is amazing.
No, no, no. You're not by any means worse than Peter C. I had a very sad letter back from him today. I think I'd better write and apologise. I think it's the end, and I wish the Daleks or someone would exterminate him.
Capaldi is so overcome with embarrassment that he can't even speak at the beginning. Yet, by the end, he takes it in stride.
Where is she now?
She's here tonight!
And I'm Doctor Who.
Number 1, The Red Chair, The Graham Norton Show. In honour of the 50th anniversary special, Matt Smith and David Tennant appeared on The Graham Norton Show. One of the trademarks on the show is the red chair, and for this episode, it was Doctor Who themed.
But then during the trailer and the poster,
Yes.
there are mentions of Bad Wolf and The Moment.
Of course.
I was just wondering how much you could tell us about her involvement and how it weaves into the plot of the episode.
Nothing.
Seeing David and Matt interact with the fans is always fun to watch, especially how they don't take it too seriously.
Hello.
Oh my God!
From a Matt Smith lookalike to a woman dressed as a Dalek, the two doctors knock everyone in the chair over.
Oh, there's one.
On top of all that, David Tennant's wacky hairdo. Class.
Beautifully done. Thank you, David.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo UK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.